Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I would not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times, take you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion, although I might not seem to care. I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. Want you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always same old someone that I knew. Oh, what will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I love you, and that's forever. And this I promise from the heart. I could not love you any better. I love you just the way you are. All right. I don't want clever conversation, and no, never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. Oh, oh, Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I see the red tent lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. It looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. They say Spain is pretty, though I've never been. Daniel says it's the best place they ever seen. Oh, and he should know he's been there enough. Lord, I miss Daniel. Oh, I miss him so much. Oh, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died. You see more than I. And Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Oh, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died, but you see more than I. And Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. It looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Oh God, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. Hey, hey. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thought I'd start today out with my Fender Rhodes electric piano sound. Let's say hi to some folks here. Our friend Bill Hasty is in the house, as always, sharing some fun music trivia. He says today in 1969, The Doors' Jim Morrison turns himself into the FBI in Los Angeles. He's charged with interstate flight to avoid prosecution on 6 charges of lewd behavior and public exposure at a concert in Miami on March 2nd. He's later released on $2,000 bail. Jim was a good one, wasn't he? Silviu's here from Romania. Thanks for joining us, sir. Susie Wheeler's here from Florida. Hi, girl. Thanks for being here. Moritz in Austria joining us from Graz. You play Maybe I'm Amazed. Yes, I will try to get to that. I'm going to let my voice warm up a little bit first there, Moritz. I'm afraid if I did it now, I would, 1, not hit all the notes, and 2, not be able to sing anything else. But I will get to that one for you. Love that song. Bill Hasty says possibly Angry Young Man. Haven't done that in a while. We might see what we can do with that, Bill. Thanks for the request. Okay. Henry Howard, buddy of mine in Mesquite, says, hey, how about some Elton John? Yes, absolutely. We just played Daniel, but we'll try to get some others in here in the near future as well. He's always on my short list. Alex V says hello, or says, hey, Hugo. I don't know if I know that song. You might be saying hi to somebody, too. Never can tell. Dominic Kresge, or DJ, as I recall. How you doing, bud? Thanks for joining us. J-Disc says, good afternoon from the rainy Treasure Coast of Florida. Could I make a request for Against All Odds by Phil Collins? Oh, that's a good one. Haven't done that in a while. We'll definitely try to get to that. Kurt Gibson says, hey, Steve, hope you're well. Do you know Chameleon by Elton? I do not know that one, Kurt. I need to brush up on some of my deep cuts by Elton. I know the hits really well, and I know, a smattering of the more popular, like the famous deep cuts. But I am not, I'm an encyclopedia for the Billy Joel catalog. I need to become more of one for the Elton catalog. Church of Choice. Hey, Steve. Hey, right back at you. Hi, Nori. Good to see you. Alistair. Can I play Honesty? Yes, we'll put that one in for sure. Love that song. Dave Rosado in Brazil's here with us. Thank you for joining us, sir. Always good to see you. The Unicorn Girls here. Hi, Ruth. Ian Hill joining us from the United Kingdom. Drops of Jupiter. Cool song. I'll have to see if I can remember how to do it, but I will do my best with that, Ian. It's a good song by Train. Lucio is here from Italy. Good music. Well, thank you very much. Grazie, grazie. Hey, Joe, good evening, everyone. I'd love to hear This Is the Time or Leningrad by Billy Joel. Love both those songs. We'll see what we can do. We'll get one of them for sure, maybe even both. Stephen Blake. Well, thank you very much, Stephen. He says, I love your music. Well, I love that you're here listening, so thank you very much. Captain Jack for North Carolina. Yeah, we can do Captain Jack, but it's going to need to be later in the show so that I don't blow my cords out. Billy the Kid, that's a good one. Haven't played that in a while. Earl wants to know if I'm going to go see the final Elton John show in North America on this farewell tour at Dodger Stadium. I don't have tickets to it yet, but I would be happy if somehow I manifested some. I'd love to. I think that'd be quite an amazing thing to witness. You Unlimited. Hey, Steve and everyone from sunny Saskatoon. Hope you're having all a good day. I certainly am. I think everybody else appears to be. Maddie's joining us from Finland. Very late night. Thanks for joining us. Steve Coxey says, hey, going to be a great show. Thank you very much. Bill, the concert was outstanding. It was really fun. Thanks for the tip once again. Okay, let me pull up some lyrics here. This is my best guess on the key I should be in. And we'll see how it goes. This one goes back to the kind of the early-ish mid-'80s, something like that. Phil Collins on his amazingly successful run even outside of Genesis, although he was rocking it with Genesis during this period too. This is one of my favorite ones that he did on his own. How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace. When I stand here taking every breath with you. Ooh, you're the only one who really knew me at all. How can you just walk away from me when all I can do is watch you leave? 'Cause we've shared the laughter and the pain, and even shared the tears. You're the only one who really knew me at all. Take a look at me now. There's an empty space. There's nothing left here to remind me, just the memory of your face. Take a look at me now. There's just an empty space. You coming back to me is against the odds. That's what I've got to face. I could just make you turn around and see me cry. There's so much I need to say to you, so many reasons why. You're the only one who really knew me at all. Take a look at me now. There's just an empty space. There's nothing left here to remind me, the memory of your face. Take a look at me now, 'cause there's just an empty space. But to wait for you is all I can do. That's what I've got to face. Take a good look at me now. I'll still be standing here. Coming back to me is against all odds. It's the chance I've got to take. Take a look at me now. All right, that was fun. I didn't get completely lost. We're going to call that one a victory. Stephen McKibben, how we doing? Helmut, I'd love to hear Vienna tonight. Greetings from Germany. Well, thank you. We'll try to get that one in. Oh, lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff floating around in the comments tonight. Let's see, what do we have here? Any chance of The Glory of Love? This from Simon Strutt. Yeah, why don't we do that one next? Then we'll return to some Billy Joel and Elton John. This was the last of the great songs. Well, it was just the last song, period, that they wrote together. But Peter Cetera and David Foster started writing songs together in about 1981. And they worked together for, about 3 years, 3 or 4 years. They wrote some of the best songs from the 1980s, if you ask me. Some of the very, very best songs. And this was the last of them. David did not produce this one, but his DNA was so baked into the writing of the song that it kind of sounded like it was a David Foster produced song. This ended up on the soundtrack to The Karate Kid Part 2, and then also came out on the second solo album of Peter Cetera right after he left Chicago. He did one solo album while he was still with the group, which of course they did everything they could to bury it so that no one would even know that it happened. And this album was called Solitude Solitaire. It came out in 1986. And this hit number 1 for him. It goes like so. Tonight it's very clear as we're both lying here. There's so many things I want to say. I would never leave you. I could never leave you alone. Sometimes I just forget, say things I might regret. It breaks my heart to see you crying. I will always love you. I could never make it alone. I am a man who will fight for your honor. I'll be the hero you're dreaming of. We'll live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. You keep me standing tall. You held me through it all. I'm always strong when you're beside me. I have always needed you. I could never make it alone. I am a man who will fight for your honor, and I'll be the hero that you've been dreaming of. We'll live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. Just like a knight in shining armor from a long time ago, just in time I will save the day, take you to my castle far away. I am a man who will fight for your honor. I'll be the hero that you're dreaming of. We're gonna live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. We'll live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. We did it all for 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 love. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, gosh. Moritz wants me to keep on the Peter Cetera train one more song. If You Leave Me Now. Well, I'll give it a try. Let me see. I'm going to have to see if I can... Let's see if I can choose the right key here. I got to pick one where I can do the whole thing in my full voice. I don't have much going with the old falsetto today. Let's try here. This was a #1 hit in both America and the United Kingdom, and a massive hit all over Europe. And so it was it was Chicago's first #1 hit, and it was their only #1 hit on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean. Happened in 1976, came out on an album called Chicago 10. And it was the beginning of a transition towards relying on Peter Cetera's songwriting and his lead singing more than they had in the past, although they'd been trending toward him as a singer for a while, but it still kind of kept their more signature jazz fusion horn line sound up until that point. But he really started to blossom as a writer. And I've always said that with Chicago, I love the whole Chicago catalog, like from the very beginning, all of the kind of edgy jazz fusion stuff all the way through the really poppy 80s stuff. I think it was all really, really well done. And I have some personal connections to Chicago because I've been working with Chris Pinnock, who was one of their guitar players from 1980 to 1986. He's been my guitarist on all of my recorded projects since 2015, and we're starting work on another one now. And I've had the pleasure of having a little bit of a relationship, if you will, just through email, and he's done some session work for me on one of my songs with Bill Champlin, who joined the group in 1981 and stayed until 2009 as a singer, keyboard player, guitar player, and they're both great guys. And so I've been a big Chicago fan my whole life. But I always have said that the early part of Chicago's career, they were writing songs that only Chicago could have made hits out of. And then when Peter Cetera started writing, it helped that he was singing them, but he wrote songs that were just hit songs. You could have given them to Barry Manilow or anybody, and they were going to be hit songs because he's that kind of a writer. And this is a really good example of that in 1976. If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. And if you leave me now, you take away the very heart of me. Got you to stay. A love like ours is love that's hard to find. How can we let it slip away? We've come too far to leave it all behind. How can we end it all this way? When tomorrow comes and we both regret the things we said today. How can we let it slip away? We've come too far to leave it all behind. How can we end it all this way when tomorrow comes and we'll both regret the things we said today? If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. Ooh, no, I just want you to stay, yeah. To have your loving, baby. Ooh, mama, got to have your loving, baby. All right. Oh, goodness. Sam is really, really flattering me tonight. He wants to hear one of my songs. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Let's get back to some of these Billy Joel and Elton John songs that everybody's asked for here. Let's see. Got a lot of fun ones tonight that have come up. Let me start with this one. I haven't had a chance to do this one for a while. Let me see who asked for this one. Steve Coxey asked if I could play this song from The Lion King by Elton John, and the lyrics on this one were by Tim Rice. Let's see here. There's a calm surrender to the rush of day when the heat of a rolling wind can't be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. There's a time for everyone if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. And there's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors when the heart of this star-crossed warrior beats in time with yours. Sorry about that. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. Thank you, Bill. Hey, J-Disc. I'm just going with what everyone's asking for. I'm going to go back up here in the feed a little bit and see remind myself what some of these requests were. Okay, here's one I haven't done in a spell. I love this song. This came out in 1986. I have this neither on piano nor on Fender Rhodes. I have it on a combination of the two. Because this song was doubled. The keyboard part was doubled by grand piano and heavy tine Fender Rhodes. Beautiful tune. Came off an album called The Bridge, which I think is an underrated album in Billy Joel's catalog. Gets dumped on a lot, but I think it's got some wonderful songs, and I think this is one of his finest songs from the 1980s. I would rank it in my top 5 from that era. Hit number 10 on the charts, and it's about appreciating the moment that you're in, because time does move forward, my friends. We walked on the beach beside that old hotel. They're tearing it down now, but it's just as well. I haven't shown you everything a man can do, so stay with me, baby. I've got plans for you. This is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, 'cause we won't, although we'll want to. This is the time that's gonna change. I've given me the best of you, now I need the rest of you. Did you know that before you came into my life, it was some kind of miracle that I survived? Someday we will both look back and have to laugh. We've lived through a lifetime and the aftermath. This is the time to remember, 'cause it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to, but we won't, although we'll want to. This is the time that's gonna change. I know we gotta move somehow, but I don't wanna lose you now. Sometimes it's so easy to let a day slip on by without even seeing each other at all. But this is the time you turn back to, and so will I. And those will be days you can never recall. So we embrace again behind the dunes. This beach is so cold on winter afternoons, but holding you close is like holding the summer sun. I'm warm from the memory of days to come. And this is the time to remember, it will not last forever. These are the days to hold on to. We won't, although we'll want to. This is the time that's gonna change. You've given me the best of you, now I need the rest of you. Okay, let's try this Drops of Jupiter by Train for Ian. All right. Now, I have not tried this one in a bit. So if I lose my place in it, Ian, I'm going to be honest and just stop. But I think I remember how it goes well enough to give it a crack. This is by one of my favorite, more contemporary artists. This is by Train. It's called Drops of Jupiter. Now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her hair, acts like summer and walks like rain, reminds me there's a time to change. Since return from a standing moon, lives like spring and she talks like June. Hey, tell me, did you sail across the sun? Excuse me. You know what? No wonder this feels off. I need to be down another. I'm gonna run out of range. So we're gonna do a take two. This is more where I wanted to be. Now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her hair. She acts like summer and walks like rain, reminds me that there's a time to change. Since return from a standing moon, she lives like spring and she talks like June. Tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights are faded and that heaven is overrated? Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star, one without a permanent scar? And did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there? Now that she's back from that soul vacation, tracing her way through the constellation. Checks out Mozart when she done Diabo. Reminds me that there's that room to grow. Now that she's back in the atmosphere, I'm afraid you might think of me as playing. Oh wait. I'm afraid you might think of me as plain old Jane. Oh, I can't remember. How does this go? Told a story about a man who was too afraid to fly, so he never did land. So tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Did you finally get the chance to dance along the light of day and head back to the Milky Way? Tell me, did Venus blow your mind? Was it everything you wanted to find? Did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there? Na 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 na. Across the sun, did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all fading and that heaven is overrated? Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star, one without a permanent scar? And did you miss me or you were looking for yourself? I say na 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 This is what you call winging it. See, my problem is not learning a song. It's have I listened to it enough times that I remember how it goes. Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? One without a permanent scar? And did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there? That's sort of like Drops of Jupiter. That was like Drops of Jupiter adjacent. Okay. Have no way to get out of it. I tried, man. I tried. Just seeing what else got put in the potentials jar. Okay, I see this one was out there from 1977.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Hey, where's the fire? What you hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do, but only so many hours in a day. Hey, you know that when the truth is told, you can get what you want, you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. Can't be everything you wanna be before your time, although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself, you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got depression, you got your pride. Don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child. Lay the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? You know that when the truth is told, you'll get what you want, or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Why don't you realize Vienna waits for you?
Well, I was in the wrong. I wasn't in their key. Sometimes it takes me a little while to find the right key for my voice. Hey, Matthew, how we doing? Okay, let's see here. So let's see. I've got big ships tuned in. I'm still standing or honky cat. I've got a second I'm still standing request. Let's pick it up just a little bit then. Shines from you, wind up like the wrecker you hide behind that mask you use. Did you think this fool could never win? Look at me, I'm a coming back again. I got a taste of love and a simple way. You need to know while I'm still standing, you just fade away. You know I'm still standing better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Once I never could have hoped to win, started down a road leaving me again, and the fact she made me meant to cut me down. Love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. I'm still standing better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Aha! Lionel Richie. Let's try something by old Lionel, shall we? This one was all the rage when I was about 10, something like that. Maybe 8, 9, 10. 85, 86, 87, that kind of area. Let's see if you can spot this one. Say you, say me, say it for always. That's the way it should be. Say you, say me, say it together naturally. I had a dream, I had an awesome dream. There were people in the park playing games in the dark, and what they played was a masquerade. From behind the walls of doubt, a voice was crying out. Say you, say me, say it for always. That's the way it should be. Say you, say me, say it together naturally. As we go down life's lonesome highway, seems the hardest thing to do is to find a friend or two. That helping hand, someone who understands. It's when you feel you lost your way, you've got someone there to stay. I'll show you. Say you, say me, say it for always. Oh, that's the way it should be. Say you, say me, say it together naturally. Do you think you know the answers? Oh no, the whole world's got to dancing. That's right, I'm telling you. Oh, excuse me. Well, you think you got the answers? Oh no, the whole world's got you dancing. That's right, I'm telling you, it's time to start believing. Oh yes, believe in who you are. You are a shining star. Say you, say me, say it for always. Well, that's the way it should be. Say you, say me, say it together naturally. Say it together naturally. Say it together naturally. Lionel Richie, woo! Wheel in the Sky, huh? I've never tried this one, so this is just out of just like sheer curiosity and maybe this much vanity to see if I can pull this off. It may go horribly wrong. And if it does, I just want to make sure that I'm out in the very front end of this saying it could go very, very wrong. And I should not be held accountable. I should only be given credit for trying. And if it fails, you should all say, well, he didn't know that one. Okay, so what key would that put Steve in? That's one where we got to bail out before we make a bigger mess of it. All right, thanks, Moritz. I'll still try to get that Paul McCartney in before the end of the show for you. You can watch on replay. Okay, let's see here. We've got... Where did I see this? So we've got Rockville, Maryland. This is Sarah joining us. She says, I'm from Rockville, Maryland. Can you play Stiletto, Man in the Mirror, or Burn Down the Mission, please? Thanks. Oh, just for the sake of some variety, let's do a little Michael Jackson for you. I love this song. I think this is one of the great songs of the 20th century. This is my little take on it anyway. Gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. See the kids in the street, not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know. They've got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change the ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Na 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. Time that I realize there are some with no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending they're not alone? Oh, well, deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream. Follow the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause they've got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change the ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his way. No message could have been any clearer. You want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his way. No message could have been any go to the place, you gotta get to know, then to make a change, you gotta get it right when you got the time, because you can't close your mind. No, 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 no. You wanna make the world in a better place, take a look at yourself, make a change. Woo! While we're at it, this is just one of my favorite ones, so Sarah's going to get two of her requests. You tell me there's an angel in your tree. Did he say he'd come to call on me? Things are getting desperate in our home, living in the parish of the restless folks I know. Now everybody now, bring your family down to the riverside. Look to the east to see where the bats stop to hide. Behind the wall, the stone, the rich man sleeps. It's time we put the flame torch to their key. Burn down the mission if we're gonna stay alive. Watch the black smoke fly to heaven, see the red flame fly the sky. Burn down the mission, burn it down to stay alive. So only chance of living, take all you need to live inside. Here we go. The squirrels are out today. My wife cried when they came to take me away, yeah, yeah. What more could I do just to keep her warm? Then burn, 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 burn down the mission walls. Now everybody bring a family down to the riverside. Look to the east to see where the band stop hide. Behind four walls of stone, the rich man sleeps. It's time we put the flame torch to their keep. Burn down the mission, Lord, if we're gonna stay alive. Watch the black smoke light ahead and see the red flame light the sky. Burn down the mission, burn it down to stay alive. It's our only chance of living. Take all you need. Live inside. I love playing that song. Thanks so much for the request. This is a request early in the night.
a town known as Wheeling, West Virginia, rode a boy with a 6-gun in his hand. Staring like a crime, made him a legend in his time, east and west of the Rio Grande. Started with the bank in Colorado. In the pocket of his vest, a cold he hid. His age and his size took the teller by surprise, and the word spread of Billy the Kid. Well, he never traveled heavy, you see, always rode alone, and he soon put many old guns to shame. He never had a sweetheart, and he never had a home, but the cowboy and the rancher knew his name. He rocked his way from Utah to Oklahoma. The lodges could not seem to track him down. Served his legend well for the folks that love to tell about when Billy the Kid came to town. Billy. The Dutch said, string him up for what he did. Cowboys and their kin, like the sea came pouring in to watch the hanging of Billy the Kid. He never traveled heavy, yes, he always rode alone, and he soon put many old guns to shame. He never had a sweetheart, he finally found a home underneath the Boot Hill grave that bears his name. A town known as Oyster Bay, Long Island, rode a boy with a six-pack in his hand. Staring like a crime, made him a legend in his time, east and west of the Rio Grande. Okay, this one's what I call a fielder's choice. This is just one that's been on my mind, and I want to play it because I love this song so much. I was just telling a special friend of mine in Russia who miraculously I am still able to be in contact with. And we were talking about what our favorite songs are. She shared some with me, and I shared a few with her, and I told her how this particular song is very, very, very special to me. And I'm going to play it for you now. She can kill with a smile, and she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. And she only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. She can lead you to love, she can take you or leave you. She can ask for the truth, but she'll never believe you. And she'll name what you'll give her as long as it's free. She steals like a thief, but she's always a woman to me. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. And oh, and she never gives out. And she never gives in. She just changes her mind. She will promise you more than the Garden of Eden. Then she'll carelessly cut you and laugh while you're bleeding. Then she'll take what you'll give her as long as it's free. Blame it all on yourself, 'cause she's always a woman to me. Ahead of her time. And oh, and she never gives out. And she never gives in. She just changes her mind. She's frequently kind and she's suddenly cruel. She can do as she please, she ain't nobody's fool. She can't be convicted, she's earned her degree. And the most she will do is throw shadows at you. But she's always a woman to me. Well, I did share that one with her too, but that wasn't the one I was thinking of today. But it would certainly be appropriate under the circumstances we're in right now. Douglas is wondering if I know how to do this.
Whatever it is. I don't really know it, no, actually. But I know a little bit of it. Anyway. Okay. We may go one song past my normal cutoff line because I have a couple I got to do by request, but this one just popped up in the request, and I love this song so very much. I mean, just adore this song. This is from the Tarzan soundtrack. This might be my favorite thing Phil Collins ever did outside of Genesis. So thank you very much for this request, Jack. I just love it. Here we go.
Come stop your crying, it will be alright. Take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. You'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be my heart, no matter what they say. You'll be here in my heart, always. Why can't they understand the way we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain. I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not that different at all. But you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Don't listen to them. What do they know? We need each other to have to hold. They'll see in time. I know. When destiny calls you, you got to be strong. I may not be with you, but you gotta hold on. They'll see in time. Show them together, 'cause you'll be in my heart. Believe me, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. Oh, you'll be in my heart, no matter what they say. You'll be here in my heart, always, always.
Okay, guys. Got to get a couple of songs out before we close out the show. These were requests that I promised early, and I said I'd have to do them late because they're a little rough on a guy's voice. But I am a man of my word. Okay. This one's by Paul McCartney right after he left the Beatles. This is my favorite song in his solo catalog. And he wrote it for his soulmate, our dearly departed Linda Eastman McCartney.
Baby, I'm amazed at the way you love me all the time. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I love you. Baby, I'm amazed at the way you pulled me out of time. You hung me on a line. Maybe I'm amazed at the way that I really need you. Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. Maybe I'm a man, you're the only woman who could ever help me. Baby, won't you help me to understand? Maybe I'm a man, and I'm a lonely man in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. And maybe I'm a man, you're the only woman who could ever help me. Baby, won't you help me to understand? Baby, I'm amazed at the way you're with me all the time. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I leave you. Baby, I'm amazed at the way you help me sing my song. You right me when I'm wrong. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Saturday night and you're still hanging around, tired of living in your one-horse town. You'd like to find a little hole in the ground for a while. Oh, so you go to the village in your tie-dye jeans, stare at the junkies in the closet queens. It's like some pornographic magazine, and you smile. Oh, Captain Jack will get you by the night and take you to your special island. But Captain Jack will get you high tonight. Just a little push and you'll be smiling. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Your sister's gone out, she's on a date, and you just sit at home and masturbate. The phone is gonna ring soon, but you just can't wait for that call. Oh, stirs down in the corner in your new English clothes, and you look so polished from your head down to your toes. But still your fingers just gonna pick your nose after all. Oh, but Captain Jack will get you high tonight and take you to your special island. Decide to take a holiday. Got your tape deck, your brand new Chevrolet. Oh, but there ain't no place to go anyway. And what for? Oh, you got everything all, but nothing's cool. Just found your father in a swimming pool, and you guess you won't be going back to school anymore. Oh, but Captain Jack will get you high tonight and take you to your special island. Just a little push and you'll be smiling. Oh, oh, oh yeah. So you play your albums and you smoke your pot, and you meet your girlfriend in a parking lot. Oh, still you're raking for the things you have not got. What went wrong? Oh, and If you can't understand why your world is so dead, why you gotta keep in style to feed your head. Well, you're 21, still your mother makes your bed, and that's too long. Oh, oh, yeah. The Captain Jack will get you high tonight and take you to your special island. No, Captain Jack will get you high tonight. Just a little push and you'll be smiling. Well, now Captain Jack will get you high tonight and take you to your special island. No, Captain Jack can't make you die tonight. Just a little push and you'll be smiling. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, guys, as usual, the number of requests exceeded the amount of time that I had to honor all of them. Please come back next week, and I'm always watching for songs that are popping up that I haven't had a chance to play in a while or that I've never played before that I think I might be able to try. So if you didn't get your request fulfilled tonight, I apologize. It's nothing personal. I promise. I might not have even seen it. I don't have time to read every comment that comes in because I'm busy playing and singing most of the time, but I love it. I love getting to do this, and you guys are what makes it possible. If you enjoyed yourself and you want to help support my work, you can always use my digital tip jars down there in the description, PayPal and Venmo. Not necessary, but always appreciated to the utmost degree. If you're a musician, remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. For everybody, give as much love as you can, do as many people as you can, as often as you can. We don't know when this all comes to an end, guys, so let's leave it on the field. Leave it all on the field. Let's not have any regrets, all right? I love you guys, and I'll see you next Sunday. Take care.